Cash flow is simply the money coming into and out of your business. So, in simple terms, it is the physical amount of money that you have in your bank account at a particular time that's available to pay bills. Without good cash flow, you can end up in a black hole. So your business might be profitable on paper, but actually you might end up in a situation where you just don't have the money available when you need it in order to pay for things like tax, or even in some cases, if you're looking to expand, you might have taken on a massive new contract, but you need to make sure that you actually have the money there to pay for staff costs and any materials or stock that you might need to do the job. If you're looking for investment in your business, the investor's going to want to see that you have good cash flow and you don't end up in situations where you don't have the money available to pay your bills. It's absolutely essential for business owners to monitor their cash flow and to get in the habit of doing regular cash flow forecasts. There are several reasons for this. The first reason is that it helps you with your planning. So, as an example, you might decide to go out and buy a really big piece of fancy new equipment and upgrade the equipment that you've already got, forgetting that you had your corporation tax bill due a couple of weeks later. Now, that could end up in a situation where you've got your shiny new machine, but maybe you don't have the money in there in the account to pay for the tax. So by planning and looking ahead at your future cash flows, you can avoid situations like that happening and you can time purchases a lot better. If you're looking to save money in your business or find ways to cut back on expenses, or even to just make sure that you're not wasting any money, then monitoring cash flow is a really useful way to help you do this. On a normal profit and loss report, you might see that you're spending X amount on IT software, okay, but it might not be completely obvious what that is made up of. When you're looking at your cash flow, it's a lot more clear exactly where every single penny and every single pound of that money is going. So it can help you notice things that maybe you don't need to be spending out on, or maybe things where you could reduce your cost. Monitoring your cash flow and maintaining good cash flow also helps with your business relationships. If you have suppliers that give you credit, they are going to want to get paid within their credit terms. So by making sure that you have the funds there to pay them, you're going to keep those suppliers happy. They're going to keep giving you credit, and there might even be other financial benefits for you for keeping within their terms. I'm Rosie, by the way. I am a qualified accountant. I've been working in the industry for quite a number of years now, and cash flow forecasting is something that I've realised through the line of my work is absolutely essential for small businesses. I have unfortunately seen businesses get into a lot of trouble because they just have not been good at managing their cash flow. Maintaining good cash flow forecasting is a really good way to plan for expansion. It can help you decide exactly when the right point is to be able to do this. Going back to my previous example, if you've got a big corporation tax bill coming up, it might not be the best time to take on a load more new customers that are going to require outlay up front before you receive the payment from the customers. It could be that having those new customers looks really profitable on paper, but if you're having to spend out on staff and on equipment and on materials up front and not get paid until after, you could end up with a black hole in your cash flow. So if you want to expand, monitor your cash flow, and this should help you decide when is a good time to do that. I suggest doing a 12-week or a 3-monthly rolling cash flow forecast at an absolute minimum, and I would be looking at updating this at least every month or every 4 weeks. Some businesses might want to look further ahead, but certainly for businesses of any size, even just sole trades, do a 12-week cash flow forecast and get in the habit of updating that on a regular basis. I hope you found this video useful and you've got a bit more of an idea about why it's so important to manage your cash flow. I will make another video at some point on tips and tricks to improve your cash flow, so keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, I do have a cash flow forecasting template that comes with a how-to guide that's available for sale as a digital download, and that is only £2.99 at the moment. So if you don't already do this, use this as your sign, purchase the cash flow forecasting template and give it a go, and I'd really like to hear how you got on in the comments. Right, I'm Rosie, have a lovely day. Bye for now.